Hello, hello, hello. It's a brand new day, and this is our Morning Connection. How you doing this morning? I'm Skip LaCour, coming to you just to give you some things to think about. Just 2 men, you and me, going through the journey of life. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so glad you are here for our daily discipline, our daily habit, our ritual, our mental toughness conditioning workout, just you and me, starting off the day. All right. Hey, in this Morning Connection, I want to talk about morning rituals. You know, here we are, very early in the morning, come to you every single day. Obviously, this is a morning ritual that I've adopted. What morning rituals do you have? Do you think about to get you in the right state of mind? It's so important, especially when you start your day. What morning rituals do you have? Do you think about them? I want to talk about morning rituals today during this Morning Connection. So here we are, ready to start your day. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure that you say hello. I love the connection that we have. Good morning. Even how we're spreading out, we're saying good morning to each other. I love that here on Instagram at Skip LaCour and at Skip LaCour page. So good morning to you. I want to take a moment to say hello, Coach. Coach Lippy is here. Robert is here on Instagram. 8. Chris. Good to have you guys here, building a tribe over at Instagram. So glad you're here. Macon, good to have you here. Let's see who we have on Facebook at Skip LaCour page. Hey, make sure you guys are on the YouTube channel where I put all these morning connections, and that is at MANformation, the MANformation YouTube channel. You're going to see all of these morning connections, all this personal development that's specifically designed for older men, more blog posts, other videos outside of these morning connections. So make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel for personal development for older men, the MANformation YouTube channel, and that's at MANformation. That link is going to be down below on Instagram TV, on Facebook. All right, so make sure you're subscribed and you check that often. The MANformation YouTube channel. All right, let's see, who do we have here on Facebook. So glad you guys are here. This is our morning ritual. Today I want to talk about morning rituals. Scott is here from Scotland. Steve, good morning from London. Good to have you guys here all over the world. I know it's afternoon, it's evening, different times of the day. You're here. Right. So let's talk about morning rituals. Do you have that? With social media has connected us all, and I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm on this personal development. I'm always looking for that slight edge, that whether it's mindset or a strategy to take my life, my goals to the next level. Maybe that's just me. I have a feeling that you're the same way. That's a pretty popular topic. Morning rituals from some of the most successful people. They tell you their morning rituals. I'm curious, do you have yours? And if you're conscious of them. All right, let me tell you my experience with morning rituals. Again, like I said, I've been obsessed with how I can, better manage my mind, get more out of myself and my efforts. And I probably tried every morning ritual, right, that you probably see on the internet. I mean, meditation, certain music, certain thoughts, from some great mentors, some great advice, to clear your mind, gratitude, a lot of rituals that I do in the morning, cold showers, doing cardio first thing in the morning. Maybe for you it's been exercise. I've had quite an assortment of morning rituals. And I guess the biggest thing, hey, do they work? Do they work? Well, what are those? Well, I guess if I'm not doing them right now, I must not have put that much value, even though that may not be true. How many times in life have you had a ritual? And it could be a morning ritual or anything else. And, you did it and you felt the benefits from it, right? It did give you that edge. You kept on doing it. And then for whatever reasons, you stopped doing it. Maybe it became something that you didn't appreciate, even though you're still getting that power, right? But you stopped doing it. You got out of your pattern. You got out of that ritual. And then later on, you came back to it. And then maybe you just in angst, I got to get my life back together, take it to another level, whatever it was. And then you went back to that ritual, and then you got the power from it again. And then you said, why did I ever stop doing this? I can't tell you how many times in different things in my life, strategies that I've come back to. Why did I even stop? I just think it's probably because you get that power, and then you just take it for granted, it's just part of your day, and you don't really track it back directly to that ritual, that habit. But like I said, I've taken the cold showers, meditation, certain music, certain thoughts, all in a predictable pattern. Exercise at a certain point first thing. Where I am right now as far as my rituals, obviously this is a ritual. I've been doing these every single day. It forces me to step up. I can't just linger in bed when I've promised you, and I've gotten you in the habit. I've gotten you into the ritual of being here. I mean, so this is probably the best ritual you could have, is when you're accountable to somebody else. You have to show up. You put that pressure on yourself. So you have to wake up. You have to get going. You have to be sharp. All right. So, probably one of the best morning rituals I have is even doing this. So what can you do that forces you to step over? People count on you, so you have to get your mind together. Drink water. All right. That's probably one. Probably the best morning ritual that I have, right, is that I really make sure I go to bed and I really think about something that's going to make my day worth living. Be imaginative, be creative, that I go to bed with something to anticipate, something good, something positive, something that I can imagine is going to take my life to the next level. And I let it marinate that overnight, so I wake up in that a certain mindset. It's probably the number one ritual that I have. The other thing for me is that I really reserve judgment if today is going to be a good day, bad day, or something in between. If my challenges are going to overwhelm me or whatever, I try to stay neutral or positive. Because I don't know about you, but 10 minutes, you wake up in the morning with certain mindset, certain self-doubt, maybe feeling a little anxious about the day ahead, the challenges in front of you. I mean, 10 minutes can make all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world when you wake up. So I do my best, unless I'm feeling optimistic and positive. One ritual I have is to reserve any judgment on how that day is going until a half hour or so. All right. Again, let's talk more about rituals. If you have those, or if you're going to adopt those. One thing, and again, obviously, it's what I'm saying is whatever ritual, and this is true of anything in life, is that it doesn't matter how great it is if you can't sustain it. It doesn't matter how great a strategy this can be in the gym or whatever it is. If you can't sustain it, then it's not a good system. It's too overwhelming, right? A great book that I've read, and it's helped me in all phases of life, it's a book by Scott Adams. He's the creator of Dilbert, and the book is called How to Fail at Everything and Still Win Big. And that's what the book, the biggest takeaway that I got from it, is that, again, you can have all these elaborate strategies. They're proven winning strategies to yourself, maybe other people. But if you can't fit it into your day, if you can't do it consistently, it's going to be more of a burden than something that helps you. It doesn't matter how great it is on paper. Right? It's got to be something sustainable to you. You're ambitious and, you stretch yourself, but it's got to be a system rather than strategies. Yeah, I do recommend that book to all my coaching clients, everyone I come in contact. It had implications in all areas of my life. Probably one of the best practical books that I've read recently. Right, so that's by Scott Adams, How to Fail at Almost Everything and Still Win Big. All right, and talks about systems. So whatever morning rituals you do choose, it's got to be something that is sustainable. Sometimes, I started doing this. I'm now addicted to this ritual of coming to you. But probably for the first, 10, 20, 150 times that I started doing it, can I sustain this? What am I going to say? Am I going to do this? Right? But now it is habit, something that I want to continue forever. Thank you so much for your emails, your direct messages, how much you appreciate it, how you're getting addicted to this ritual. Again, that makes me step up. So with all the rituals that I've had, ones that are sustainable, or go to bed at night with a plan, reserve my judgment in the morning, all right? And this, right, for right now. But, think about that. We don't want to just show up for life every single morning and let the day tell us how to feel when we can control it. Let's get conscious of it. You probably have systems that work. You just may not have thought about it. Hopefully this brings it out so you can take control of those emotions. One other thing when I talk about morning and morning rituals and mindset that's so important, you hear this a lot of times, and it's very important. Whether it's me, I want to, if I'm going to program you, if I'm going to influence or suggest anything, I want to suggest things are positive, right? That take your life ahead. But you need to be careful You might hear this a lot. Maybe you've even said this a lot in the past. But people say, well, you know what happens. If you hit that snooze alarm or you wake up late or something happens first thing in the morning, you start your morning off that way, it's just going to be a terrible morning. You know that, right? Be careful. Is that true? Is that true? If you put the snooze alarm on, that's not necessarily the best start to the day, but that's just 5 minutes more of sleep. Can't you wake up 6 minutes later, control your mind, put on some positive rituals, watch this morning connection, all right, and then turn it around? You mean that's going to set the whole pace? Just because you hit the snooze alarm for 5 minutes, that's going to set the whole pace for the next 20 hours? Is that true? Got to be careful. Anything that I say, anything you hear on social media, right, you got to really put it through your critical filter if that's empowering you. That is not true at all. You can start off the day horribly. The first hour can be horrible. You can not have rituals, forget your rituals, don't do your rituals, get the worst news, get the worst thoughts, whatever. You can turn it around in an instant if you control your thoughts. Right? So don't accept that just because you get off to a bad start in the morning, that sets the tone for the whole day. It's not necessarily true. Unless you want to believe it's true, how you start the day. If you start positive, go ahead and believe that you're going to have an amazing day if the first 5 minutes starts great. We're in control of our minds. That's what this morning connection is all about. So give you some things to think about. All right, when it comes to morning rituals, we do want to take control. What are the empowering actions they could take to take control to start your day off? Give yourself the best chance to win. Make sure that they are sustainable so that you can actually follow through them on a consistent basis. All right, so that's going to do it. Hey, if you want to reach out, spend 15 minutes with me, no charge. Go to talkwithskip.com. Talkwithskip.com. Got so many things going on. If you want to see if maybe my one-on-one coaching, anything. If you just want to connect, maybe there's some things that I say you want to talk more about. I love this stuff, right? I love connecting with men who are just like me, want to become that total package fit and more. So go to talkwithskip.com. All right, guys. Hey, remember, let's take on this day with a sense of urgency. All right, your family, your business, your health, your fitness. Let's make every day count. All right, let's live with that sense of urgency. Remember, everything in life runs in patterns. Your biggest challenge, even get yourself in the right mood, your morning rituals. There is a pattern. All right, some are more complex than others. Whatever your biggest challenge you can figure out, you will figure out. Just being resourceful and gritty and patient and persistent, all those adjectives that describe you, that describe me. We can figure out the pattern. If you ever need any help figuring out the pattern, reach out to me. Again, talkwithskip.com. But even the pattern of what to do in the morning, your morning rituals. Right? So expect the best from yourself today. Expect the best from your efforts. Expect the best from other people. They will get you. They will get your message, your power, your energy, that value that you provide. How can they not get you? You are a force to be reckoned with. Have a great day.